Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, let's jump into it. You see these 5 people up here? These 5 people up here, and one of them is a girl, are charged with capital murder from a shooting in which they killed 2 people down here last Thanksgiving weekend at an Airbnb in Arlington, Texas. The 2 people you see down here, the victims, may they rest in peace. The one young lady, her name is Alexis Tyler. She's 18 years old. She was pregnant, carrying the child of her boyfriend, this guy right here, Dayton Allen, age 19. That was the original target. Now, these 5 people you see over here, from left to right, are Chrisavian Whitted, Eddie Walker, Damarian Owens, Shannon Steele, and Diamond Curry, which is a girl. She's 26. The rest of these dudes age from 18 to 21 respectively. So you got a 26-year-old running with 18-year-olds, you know, with kids as young as 18, plotting to attack these people. And one of them, and what's crazy about it is the female that's 26, the boy that was killed is her relative. So she helped set the whole thing up, make it make sense. Here's the story.
Nearly 7 months after 2 teenagers were killed at a house party in Arlington, police say several people are now in custody. The shooting happened at an Airbnb the week of Thanksgiving. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke with investigators about what led them to the suspects.
Arlington police tell us this case was complex. Multiple witnesses were at the party, but many were not telling the truth to investigators or just did not come forward at all. But through search warrants, phone records, and interviews, investigators learned that this was a dispute over money. 5 suspects are now in custody, connected to a November double homicide off Slaughter Street in Arlington. A birthday party was being hosted at an Airbnb near AT&T Stadium when gunfire erupted. 19-year-old Dayton Allen and 18-year-old Alexis Tyler were shot and killed. The 2 victims were dating. Tyler was pregnant at the time. Arlington police believe Allen owed the suspects money and the murder was planned.
I don't know the sum amount, I really don't, but you know, no life is worth any amount of money like that.
All 5 suspects were charged with capital murder this week. Arlington police tell Fox 4 the lack of witness cooperation delayed their investigation. Plus, homicide detectives had to wait for warrants to be fulfilled on cell phone records. Police learned the group met up in Dallas and then traveled to Arlington that night. Then multiple people opened fire at the Airbnb and took off. Police say one of the suspects, 26-year-old Diamond Curry, is related to the male victim. Curry was arrested by Dallas police on Thursday.
She played a part in the planning stages of this. You know, we're making 5 arrests here. There were 5 individuals that played a role in this, and she was a key element of that plan.
With the help of the U.S. Marshals North Texas Fugitive Task Force, 18-year-old Chrisavian Whitted, 19-year-old Eddie Walker Jr., and 21-year-old Damarian Owens were arrested on Wednesday. The 5th suspect, 20-year-old Shannon Steele, was already jailed in connection to another prominent crime. Steele was arrested in December for a deadly shootout in 2022 outside a Dallas sports bar. The case featured on Fox 4's Trackdown segment.
We were desperate to solve this case in a timely manner. We're just really proud of the tenacity of the detectives that just they never gave up.
Arlington police were able to recover multiple firearms during the arrests and also the search warrants, but those firearms are still being tested to see if they are linked to this double homicide or other crimes here in North Texas. In Arlington, Peyton Yeager, Fox 4 News.
All right, guys, you've seen it. The hatred is real out here, and you're seeing it again. This woman is 26 years old. At what age do you think somebody would have enough responsibility to be on their own and know the difference between right and wrong and know the power that's behind family? At age 26, you would think you would know better, right? Said these people met up in Dallas after it was a coordinated attack. For it to take place, they met up in Dallas, drove in separate vehicles to Arlington, Texas, where they knew the suspect and his girlfriend would be. They shot the place up and skedaddled in the same various vehicles that they came in. They don't know how much money was owed, but it was enough to kill 3 people. A man, a woman with child. Now they got capital murder offenses, and they'll most likely get 5 life sentences if the justice system, you know what I'm saying, does their job according to how the justice system do. But in all honesty, man, there need to be 5 people that should be shown the flowers, especially the cousin. Family ain't family no more, y'all. Y'all see it? I mean, gone are the days of having just a bickering beef where you just stay away from each other and don't talk and this. Now it got to come to death. How much money did an 18-year-old boy owe that warranted his life, the life of his girlfriend, and their unborn child? How are you as a cousin or relative, I say cousin, I guess you're a relative, as a relative plotting on somebody that you know is about to be a father and have a child that will be another relative to you? So let me tell you something. A lot of people don't have a sense of pride as far as family. If I was that family, I would ostracize that woman. She can't come around the way. And if people see her in the street, don't speak to her like she didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? It's a deep-rooted pattern of hatred a lot of people have within themselves that are black. And it's like other stories show it. It's like some people don't, ascend from childhood with the way they deal with feelings and outward emotion. It's a damn shame that the whole time driving down there, this 26-year-old woman, and I keep staying on her because she's older than all of them, could have said, you know what, this ain't right, before you even got in the car and took off down there. And I'm more than sure, because these people that do this type of devilish dirt, they revel in it. It get them excited to prove that they keeping it real while ambushing a man, a young lady that's carrying his child. How much hatefulness you have to have in you to do that type of stuff? I would show them the flowers immediately. They'll sit up in jail 2-3 years before they even go to trial, or to avoid the state paying for this type of stuff, a trial, tens of thousands of dollars, they'll offer them deals. 20-30 years in jail. Then they'll go to the family. Yeah, we got him. We got him. No, you didn't. You handled them with kid gloves. I would make it a national offense. I would make murder a national offense. Every murder would be a capital offense. And it would end in a capital punishment. Your life. Killing somebody now is just as easy as picking this pen up and dropping it in this country. And it ain't getting no better. We're using old school laws and stipulation on a new criminal with a new style of mindset. They used to say, oh, prison is for rehabilitation and reflection. These motherfuckers look in the mirror every goddamn day and love what they see. And then go out there and show the world who they are, maskless. There's so many killers running around in this country right now with no fear of getting caught because they think they got a foolproof scheme in their MO of taking people's lives that it ain't even funny. We got all these biggest and brightest people that take polls and know all this stuff, what causes cancer, what this, what that. The average person does this, that, but we don't have that in the criminal justice system. Every day, somebody gets killed. And nothing's getting done about it. I'm not going to lock somebody up and give them life in prison for taking somebody else's life. Because life in prison is still life. You still get to live. You still get to experience what it is to be a human while taking away somebody else's right to do that. And that's unacceptable to me. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care. May both these people rest in peace.